How do everyone? Good evening. Oh dear. Obviously partied far too hard yesterday. Voice is a bit croaky. That one. Good evening. Can't make myself think here. Let's get to a bit of quiet, shall we? Right, good evening everybody. Hello. It's a bit warm. I've actually been sat without any. Well, I've had my shorts on, but I've had no top on all day because it's very warm in this room. I've had to put a top on for the stream. Sacrifices and all that, you know. God. A nice mellow 28 today. Going to be 36 tomorrow. 38 Tuesday. But I'm escaping and off to the north of England to the Lake District for 2 days to escape the heat. Not for my benefit, but for my mother's, you see. Because old people don't do very well in the heat. They could keel over at a moment's notice, couldn't they? So, you know, I was quite concerned when I saw the temperatures and decided last minute to whisk us away to a slightly cooler sort of 28 and 31, but most importantly, a room with air conditioning. Should be nice. Anyway, hello. Hope you're all enjoying the weather. If you've got warm weather, wherever you are in the world. Right, okay, so here we are once again. 28 degrees in Manchester. Yeah, it's about 29 at the moment here. Very close. Very close weather, you know. But anyway, it's a good job. Normally I play football on a Sunday, but thankfully today was our week off because there's an odd number of teams in the league, you see. So it was our time. We didn't have a game today, you know. So I was quite thankful. As much as I quite like playing football, I didn't want to run around indoor because it's inside. Because it'll be like 32, 33 maybe inside. I didn't want to be running around for 28 minutes gasping for breath. You know. Nice and chill, 14 degrees in Finland. Oh, I'm in your favourite chapter. Oh, good. Oh, I'm looking forward to see what happens then. Right, anyway. So, yes. So we're escaping. My new car I was supposed to pick my new car up yesterday. And because I didn't ring them to confirm I was picking it up, I missed the opportunity. So when I emailed them on Friday to say I'll pick it up tomorrow, yeah, they went, oh no, we've got no spaces left now. I was like, for God's sake. It's alright, I've waited 14 months, what's another 2-3 days? So I'm picking it up on Wednesday, which is a little bit frustrating because I was quite looking forward to taking it on a spin to the Lake District, you know, a good, give it a good run out the new car, but hey. I'll send my new car off into the ether instead. Chris is also escaping the heat. Yes, we're all on this great pilgrimage away from the fire. That's exactly what it is. 27 in Germany. How very lovely. It's nice, isn't it? What have I done all day? Absolutely nothing. Have I sat in the garden with a nice cold drink? Maybe read a book? Enjoy the delights of the weather? No, I've sat inside in my bedroom, cooped up like a whatever's cooped up, and sat and did a bit of horse racing, and then watched some golf, the Open. Not that I'm a big golf fan, but hey, sport was on the telly and I couldn't be asked to move anywhere else, so I was like, well, I might as well watch it. And then I started levelling up Regogna for half an hour, and then I debated whether to have a drink this evening and thought, you know what, no, I don't fancy having any rum, it's too hot. I never thought I'd hear myself say that, it's too hot. You know, if I was on a beach on a sunbed somewhere, it's different, but I don't really want anything. So instead I've got my juice to keep myself lubricated, and we'll see what happens anyway. So, here's the plan of attack for today's session. However long it goes on for, because it could be a short one if I end up flaking out or something. The plan is to just plough on with Chapter 3. We have a couple of sort of side quests to do. Technic League, Regogna, and whatever she's called. What's she called? Octavia. We'll wait until after we've finished the main quest for that one. We've also got this one. Again, we'll wait. And that's, of course, ticking us over nicely. No, we're not seeing that. Well, I can show you if you want. Right, so, Regogna. I've leveled him up. I haven't leveled up Octavia yet, because I wasn't planning on using... I'm assuming they come as a pair, you see. So, I thought I'll do one first, and then I'll do another one a bit later, and then I'll be ready to take them on adventure. But we can't test them in the main chapter. Nah, it's too risky. Too risky. But here he is, anyway. What we'll do when we do take him out, we'll give him Valerie's sort of more higher level protections to get his AC up a bit. But he's leveled up to level 10. He's chaotic evil, which could be good. We need a bit of chaos and a bit of evil in the party to bring us back to chaotic neutral. Sorry. He uses charisma. He has the Eldritch Scion, which we have dipped into Dragon Disciple to gain the extra AC and strength bonuses that come with Dragon Disciple class. He's got strength, giant strength. We're basically making him into a wild hitting machine, because Valerie has an issue with hitting things, doesn't she? She's improved actually a little bit, but this guy will hit things a hell of a lot better than Valerie. And he might not have as much AC as Valerie, but he's also got spells which he can use to kind of cast mirror image and stuff like that, and displacement and stuff. So he's kind of not bad as a tank, really. And we've given him some traits. Such as Crane style to take advantage of fighting defensively, like Valerie's got. Where's his abilities? There we go. He's got loads of abilities. I don't even know half what these do, to be honest with you. So we'll have to see when we get him. I'm actually thinking, come to think of this, right? I think he's down as wearing medium armor, but I actually think that if he wears medium armor and we cast mage armor on him, I don't think he can use mage armor, because he's already got armor on. So I'm actually thinking maybe braces of armor would be better than medium armor, and then he might be able to cast mage armor on himself as well, which will be a +9 AC rather than a +5. I don't know. I'll have to check this out when we use him. But anyway, he can grow. He can transform into things with claws and all sorts of stuff. He's got. He can cast spells via his weapon and all sorts of fandangle things. Yeah. Very, very complicated affair. Hence why I'm not using him today, because I need to do a bit of looking and preparing to use him. Anyway, so we'll keep him on the back burner, but at least I've leveled him up, ready to go. So that's one less thing to worry about. Now I just need to get him on the road and sort out a couple of things. Anyway, so what happened was, just before the session, because our barony has now changed to a neutral alignment. Hello, Cham. We can start to build new buildings. Now we can't build a dance hall anymore, but in its place, in a town, what we can build, what we will build, is a fair. Look at this. A place where the common folk can trade and have their fun. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the Baron stopping by, maybe under a disguise, and also have a bit of fun at the fair. It sounds like a good thing to have. We know that the Baron likes fun and games and light-hearted shenanigans when he's having a bit of downtime. So I'm thinking of fair's pretty decent. Restricted to a barony with neutral alignment. So, yeah. Sticking a fair. Next to the town hall, near the brothel and the inn, so that you can roll out in a drunken stupor to the fair. You know, knock a few coconuts off the shy, win a teddy bear. It'd be pretty cool. Might need to fund that though. We'll go with the usual 200 and odd of them. We might build another fair in our other town a bit later. This is the main important thing. So, new building type. Actually quite good neutral building, a bit of fair action. So what also happened was, because I seem to recall reading somewhere when I was reading up on kingdom management, way back when it first became a thing in the game, when we came across it. I remember reading somewhere that there was like a notice board or some kind of thing. Was it a notice board? That you get with a certain alignment. And I couldn't remember if it was a neutral alignment or if it was a good alignment. But you can basically get this kind of notice board thing. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to go outside because there's a notice board outside. And I don't know whether that activated with a neutral barony alignment. So what I did off camera is I'll have a quick look, see what this whole notice board situation's about. So I'll walk outside. You need lawful alignment. Well, that is now very clear because obviously I'm not going to get it now, but I didn't realise at the time, so I thought, well, there's a notice board outside. What I'll do is I'll go check the notice board outside to see if it's now interactable. So I walked out the door, and this happened. This might have happened anyway, in terms of as soon as we left the map, but this is what I did, and we ended up here. We ended up so I was like, oh, okay, well I won't go any further. I'll load it back, and I won't do that, and I won't do this bit now. So here we are. Apparently we've walked out of our doors and ended up in the first world once again. I was only going to find a notice board, but hey. Right, Hauler, welcome. Going to get a manicure. Oh, you're going to Vegas tomorrow? Oh, nice. Oh, I hate photographs. If you were to see my phone, I was out on a holiday for 2 weeks, didn't I? In June, and I think I took a grand total of about 4 pictures. I hate taking photographs. I hate having my photograph taken. I hate taking photographs. You know what I mean? When my dog got out. Oh, I don't think I told you. My dog got out. She broke she broke out of the back garden again. She ripped a gate off its hinges, broke down 3 of the panels, and scarpered. She was supposed to have a poorly foot. That didn't stop her, did it? Anyway, so we ended up getting her back because she was caught not so long after she got out. But they took a grand total of about 17 miles away. 45-minute car journey away from where she was caught. Literally, she was caught up the road. They could have just dropped her off right here. 2-minute job. Oh, no, we can't do that. We have to take her all the way to Pontefract, and you can pick her up from there. Common sense. So anyway, the reason why I brought that up was because I can't remember. What was I saying? Where did she go? She went on a little adventure. Honestly, God, if you see the state of the gate. Oh, that was it, photographs. She actually, the gate's been there for 4 years, completely fine. And I am assuming she must have seen like a cat or a fox in the garden or something, because we've got like a top tier garden, and then we've got a bottom tier garden, and the gate gets you to the bottom tier garden. So she went through that, and then at the bottom garden, she also broke a panel in the fence, which she then squeezed through. And to see the size of this panel, you think, how the hell has she squeezed through that? But she did. Anyway, the reason why I was telling you this is because about photographs, and I don't take photographs, because the woman rung me up and says, because you got to prove ownership, so you don't just take some random dog away. Have you got a picture of her on you? Have you got a picture of her? Your dog? I was like, No. And I thought to myself, that makes me sound like a really bad owner. What kind of a dog owner doesn't have a picture of his own dog on his phone? And I'm like, you'd be lucky if you find a picture of my mother on my phone. I don't take photographs. Dog, person, whatever. You might find a few landscapes, and that's about it. I don't do people and animal-y things, you know. It's just the way it is. But anyway, right. Enough chit-chat. Chit-chat is now done for the day. It's time to turn our attentions to serious matters, such as why on earth have we just suddenly found ourselves once again in the other world? I went out for tea and crumpets. I was just tapping out to visit the local tavern and ended up here on my own. Elko is thinking, what the hell? Valerie? Chandra? Where is it? What the hell has just happened? Complete and utter confusion. I like the music though. Pretty cool. Pretty cool music. Do 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 do. Oh, the guardian of the bloom. The source of all our misery right now. Right then, let's see what she has to say for herself, shall we?
Where are you rushing off to, my hound? To face your own death?
Just an outright attacker. Huh. And why are you here? Want to try to kill me? Try, be the operative word, to kill me again? Elquist trying his best to sound like he's probably not, well, not probably, to sound like he's not shaking in his boots.
Why am I here? Kill you? Not today. Believe it or not, but I came here without evil intentions.
Not today.
I've been watching you, my hound. You've escaped my trap. You've destroyed my beautiful everbloom flower. Such a strong will to live in such a fragile, mortal creature. Once, long ago, it hurt me to see flowers being torn apart by the wind. But today I watch you thrashing like a moth caught in a spider web, and I cannot turn my eyes away.
A moth, how dare you? Right, okay. Yes! I have visited the first world, yes, and I've learned something about you and about your curse. We did learn a little bit, didn't we? We did indeed, yes. Hello, dude, welcome.
How? Though there's no point in asking.
Ah!
My untamed homeworld has many miracles to offer.
Ruffled a feather, have I?
One can never know what they will reveal, or to whom. So, what do you think of the proud, bitter, fallen nymph now, my hound?
Ooh, what do I think? I hold no grudge. That's probably not quite right. Maybe a smidgen of a grudge. She does indeed sound like she's in trouble herself. Could we try to get her on side? Maybe. I mean, Elquist probably. Drawing upon his charm with the fairer sex. It's served him not so well so far, actually. He's not proved himself to be quite the charmer just yet, unless you take Octavia as the one sole example. Does it matter what I think? Kind of line. Okay. I think Elquist probably would try to coax her, maybe put a seed in her head, as if it's going to work. But you never know, do you? You never know. Come to my side, fair nymph. Together we shall sort your malady out, and you can stop trying to kill me. A win-win situation, surely.
You want to aid the storm that strikes you and your lands? Help? Why? Though I do not want to know. You will help me either way, voluntarily or involuntarily.
Oh dear.
With your death.
Okay, she's made her point very clear here. Okay, fine. All right. Yes, should we continue to talk in riddles, or should we ask her to speak plainly? Am I wearing a football shirt? It's an old makeshift football shirt. I'm just throwing something on. And because it is a football shirt, it's actually not too clingy, you know, when it's hot, because they're kind of designed to get, you obviously get sweaty in a football shirt, don't you? So it's actually made of a material that doesn't like stick to you in the heat. So it's quite light, and airing, quite nice. Anyway, Oh, we kind of gathered that, to be honest with you. Alright, we'll continue with this little play of words. She's called us a moth caught in the web, so what are you then, hey? The spider?
I am the web itself.
Oh, she's the web?
The moment you took your first step on the road of the stolen lands, you fell under my power.
Is that so? Well, seeing as you're the web and all that, and of course I'm going to die by one way or another, perhaps you should tell me who it is that is going to be my demise, eh?
Names can be weapons in capable hands. You've no need to know my name. No need.
Oh, no need. Oh, she's a very grumpy woman, isn't she? Go out of the bed the wrong side here. I ask you, Bloomy, what have I or my subjects ever done to you to deserve such a fate?
There was a time when I used to ask myself the same question. What had I and my 1,000 breaths ever done to them? Why had I to endure this? You're wrong to think that your problems began with you. The ever-blooming flower was created long before your barony was founded. I prepared my weapon long in advance, having no idea what I would turn it against. Everything has a price. Thousands of lives must be turned to dust for a single act of forgiveness.
She sounds a bit, I think that's quite desperate just yet, but she sounds a bit, a bit panicky. Meanwhile, Elquist is kind of stood here. I think that the shaking of the boots is subsiding somewhat a little bit, sensing almost that desperation. Bitterness, yeah. Interesting. I think Elquist is feeling a little bit, maybe a bit too overconfident at this point. Maybe believing that because of all of our successes so far, maybe we've got her on the ropes. Could be a fatal error, that Elquist, but hey. Asking if she's behind the trouble with Varnhold.
I can answer, but will you believe me? I have nothing to do with it, but I know who is responsible. I won't tell you, though. Run now towards your death, Hound. Run, Hound, run! I want to see you stumble.
Oh boy. If there's anything we like a good challenge. God. So she's expecting us to run to our death, to stumble, to fall, to die. If we have any breath left in our body, we would love to see her face. If we prove her wrong. Okay, I'm going to ask her to speak plainly. Why are you here? Let's forget this riddles, forget this silliness. Speak plain.
Why shouldn't the mistress visit her pet? Farewell, my hound. You have no idea what powers you've awakened, and now you voluntarily rush into their jaws. If you run your blade down their throats, I won't be disappointed. If you perish, I'll have forgotten you by dawn.
That's a nice little portrait, isn't it? Okay, so, oh, and she's vanished. Oh. Oh. Well, blow me sideways.
All according to plan.
All according to plan. Not a frightful experience at all. I've got a fair to visit. I don't have time to talk with this woman who talks in riddles and talks nonsense, talks about moths and webs and other such nonsense. And stumbling and tripping over. I don't think she knows who she's talking to here, does she? Quite clearly. How do I get out? And so Elquist was trapped for an eternity. I think it's back the way we came. Right, alright. So we're going to have to survive whatever it is that lays in our path just to spike this thing. All according to plan. Yeah, how do you get out? There we go. And just like that, boom, brought back to reality with a bump. When we eventually load up, of course. Ah! And there we are. We're here. What the hell just happened? So what? The reason why I did come here in the first place was to actually check out the notice board, which now I obviously know is a lawful thing. So I don't even think it's this notice board, to be honest with you. I mean, it could be. I can't remember what I read exactly, but anyway. Let us venture forth, friends. It's time to go to Varnhold, I believe. They've torn the statue down and replaced it with a tree. What? Have they? I should have. I'm going to now have to check this out. They've torn my statue down. Put tree there. How dare they? Oh, so they have. The statue was never finished. We couldn't be asked if we couldn't be bothered to finish it, Elquist, so we just plunked a tree in instead. How do you like it? I flippin' hate it. Oh. Oh, God. Oh well. What can you do? Why has she got things coming out of her? All right, let's get out of here. Let's hit the road, man. Oh, that's just. Why did you have to tell me that, Ollie? We didn't notice that. We could have just continued oblivious for months. It's a pretty tree. I don't want a pretty tree. I want an ugly statue back. Why is somebody ringing me at this time? Oh no, it's my alarm. Right. Usual party for now. Oh, look at you all with your damn beautiful shrubbery. Oh, it's a beautiful tree. It's a lovely tree. I don't care. Elquist, well, I don't care. But Elquist cares, obviously. Elquist cares immensely. He likes the statue. I also noticed some other neat differences with your town square and my own. Ah. We might be able to notice some more differences between our new town square and the former one, but we don't wish to look. If there's a tree there for a start, God knows what else is happening. Oh, heavens help us. Right. It's time to get to Varnhold. I'm assuming we just travelled to Varnhold, so let's go. And we're singing songs. Come on, folks, be happy. Let's not be miserable. Yes, we're going into a place where everybody's disappeared. It could be dangerous. Elquist conveniently forgetting to tell any of his party members about this strange meeting with the Guardian of the Bloom and talking about us marching off into our potential deaths. Just kind of omitted that little detail from our little adventure. There we go. Okay. And we're in. Right, so we're in the Varnhold region. So let's go. Over mountains. Shallow Gulch. Look at that. Well, we're not going to go to Shallow Gulch. We're not here to go to Shallow Flipping Gulch, are we? We're here to get to bloody Varnhold. Oh, shut up. Aha! Bingo bango, we have found a route to Varnhold. Shallow Gulch, we shall have to wait until another time. And we need to rest before we venture in there. Although, technically speaking, time is of the essence. I don't think it's that much of an essence that we can't afford to rest for 8 hours, but hey, just in case, we're going to enter without resting. We're going to chance it. We're going to be daredevils.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
Discover what happened to Varnhold's inhabitants. You need to rest. Oh, Horla, live life on the edge, man. This is Elquist we're speaking of. Although technically speaking, not chaotic anymore. Still chaotic at heart, alright? No, there's nothing more chaotic than strolling into a place where everybody's disappeared, not prepared, now is there? Right, is the tavern open yet? Of course not. Still smells of spilt ale. So at some point the tavern must have been opened. Well, I never. Did it finally get there? Must have done. Right, we've got all these potatoes, we've got loot, we've got all sorts going on. I've got a feeling we're going to probably get over here, to be honest with you, but I don't know for certain, but let's see. See if we can spot any clues. Ooh. A sling staff. 5,000. Vengeance of the Meek. +2 Giant Bane Sling Staff. Bloody hell. It's a pretty decent weapon. Mafia Trilogy. Oh, nice. Oh, hang on. Spriggan Savage. Oh. Oh dear.
As it should be.
We've got enemies, people. Ooh, we've got enemies. We've got enemies. Hello, we've got enemies.
Let us strike as one. To victory.
Oh boy. Spriggan Rogue. Spriggan Rogue. Spriggan Savage. Oh. they seem to have got a bit bigger.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Well done, team. Well
We
done.
should gather our strength.
So we've got Spriggans, which I'm assuming are fey kind of creatures here. A masterwork daggers, a masterwork great club, some chocolate. Always nice. Spriggans. Did we get an explanation what Spriggans are? When the gnomes first travelled to the mortal realm from the distant land of the Fae, some found the material plane so strange and terrifying that they lost their sense of joy. Seeing only the threats of the new world but none of its wonders, they grimly resolved to survive no matter the cost. Their innate magic responded to the twisted girl by reshaping them in mind and body over the course of many generations, transforming them into the creatures known as Spriggans. So basically Spriggans are twisted, feral, gnomey type things. Okay. That's good. I can hear more footsteps.
In due time.
A raven. Perception. The big black bird is watching your every move. Interesting. We're being watched by a raven. Do we have to follow the raven? As I thought we were going to have to come across the river at some point. Law nature check.
I will protect.
Muddled tracks in the dirt leading up to the fort. Making some strange noise. It's my mother outside. Okay, so we've got tracks to the fort. Oh, we can go. Voices behind the fort walls. Where does this go? That kind of leaves the area, doesn't it? How do we get into the fort? I wonder. Do we have to go round and up? To this side, maybe? I'm thinking we've got to go through here. Let's see. I think maybe we should flip and rest, to be honest with you, but hey. That's Elquist for you. Eager beaver. Oh, the Varnhold stockade. Look at that. Completely new area that we've never seen before of Varnhold. Isn't that something else? Resting is over. Indeed it is. Far, far, far overrated. Uh-oh. Ferocious wargs.
All according to plan.
Do not falter!
Do not falter, people. Do not falter. Oh boy. Oh, flipping hell. What are you doing? Attack, will you? Not standing toe to toe with the Alpha Warg. I mean, as you do. Alpha, this is Spriggan has been slain by the Warg. Okay. Let's give cure moderate wounds. There you go, that'll do. Her little tin hat. Don't you just love it? A little tin hat on her head. Does a bit of electricity damage every time she's hit. It is pretty nice, to be fair.
Follow my lead.
Oh, is this the door? Oh, this is the main door. Hang on. Pull back.
We will prevail.
Uh-oh. Are they coming? Oh, they are coming. I think maybe if we could, like, trip them or something. Oh, we can trip them. Ah, silly me. Right, we'll just take them one at a time.
Onward!
Like grease or something would be quite handy here. They'd be quite susceptible to it being big, clumsy things. So they're more susceptible to will attacks. Something like cacophonous call or something. What's it called? Cacophonous laugh.
Serves you right.
What's she got? What's it called again? Hideous laughter and cacophonous call would be quite good against these things. Oh boy, we might as well just opened up the gates of hell here by mistake. Nice trick. Okay, pull back now, people. Pull back. We're getting a bit too. We're getting a bit too headstrong here. Just bear with us for a second. Just bear with us here. That was a regular light crossbow, which is not what I wanted to pick up, to be honest with you. So about these guys. Right, excellent. Kind of want to go on the outside first, you know what I mean? Just scour the perimeter before we dive into the fort proper. There's an alternative way in here as well, which makes me think this is probably a way where we're not going to get quite so many enemies, which would be quite cool, but I kind of want to just barge through the front door. We could go through the side over this lovely tree here and have the element of surprise, Elquist. That's precisely what we could do. No, I don't think so. No.
In due time.
I want it to be known to the Guardian of the Bloom. Oops, I didn't see her recently at all. That I am not going to stumble my way anywhere. No, I'm going to boldly and brashly kick down the front doors and face any challenge head on. We'll see who's a moth in a web. How dare she? She's turned Elquist into an absolute reckless maniac.
That is not far.
In his quest to show her who's boss. I'll show her who's a flipping moth. Stupid cow. She may be the web, but I have the ring of freedom of movement. Yes. Okay, here we are. There is a well here.
As it should be.
As it should be. Oh, hang on. Spriggan savages. They appear to be drunk. Oh, we're out of booze. It's because the tavern's shut. It's been shut for flipping months, I tell you. I keep telling these people. Wasn't he already reckless? They've turned him even more reckless than usual. How about that? At the bottom of the well, half hidden underwater, lies a broken bucket tied to a piece of rope. And a what? A dead Spriggan with a broken neck. Okay. Interesting.
All according to plan.
So this looks like the equivalent of our keep. This is obviously Magar Varn's keep. Its town square looks pretty rubbish compared to ours, I would like to say. Not that we're comparing, of course. Why would we compare? Obviously this place has come a cropper and is obviously in need of... Can we kill these things?
In due time.
I feel kind of bad killing Spriggans that aren't attacking us. But they may attack us later, so do you know what?
Stay behind me!
I'm sorry.
Suffering.
We'll end their suffering, because obviously clearly they're suffering in a state of drunkenness. That's right. Blasting things. They don't return on us! We have got no time for sloppy crap here today. He's got a functional and useful well, while we have a useless tree. He can have a well. He can have as many wells as he wants. He don't have a
Follow
tavern.
my lead.
And that's all that matters. Does Magar Varn brew his own port? I don't think so. Talked about across the land. Oh, what the hell's happening here? Citrine necklace. And some random mishmash of stuff. Oh boy. What's that? A raider. A crossbowman and another crossbowman. Oh, let's bring him towards our level, shall we? Come on then, idiots. They're gonna get themselves nice and buffed big, aren't they? And then they're gonna come. Oh. That could be a bit of a problem. Right, let's pull back here. So good job they're slow. So it's a very good job they're slow. Come on. Come on, Lindsay. Take your time, love. Take your time. Take your time, Lindsay, dear. It's not as if we got the hulking great Spriggans coming after you. Oh, God, we just exploded one. Jesus.
That wasn't deep.
Look at all these potions. There's a poor doggy here, barking his head off. Probably in a state of shock. Where's its master's gone? Not a clue. Don't ask us, we're just here to investigate matters.
It is finished.
Okay, excellent. Aha!
Far.
I mean, this looks like a barn. What is this? Is this his keep? We are not impressed. Oh, this is the stockade. Why is there loot there? Why have I missed it? Okay, I haven't missed it. Right then, into the stockade we go.
Enemy approaching.
Holy flip. Holy flippy flippy flip. Right, we're in the wrong position here, people. Everybody else just chill. Knock knock, just chill. For a second. Just for a second, please. Thank you. hell? Okay, exploding Spriggans is on the menu today. Open door.
In due time.
Okay, let's just hold our horses for a second, people. Hold our horses here. We
I'm
have
listening.
a bit of a problem.
I know what to do.
You might want to bless me again, Tristan. Oh, is it the same dog? Is it a different dog? Been harassed by a pooch. Oof.
We should gather our strength.
Valerie, there's no time to gather strength right now. Can you not see that we are in the middle of a situation here?
What troubles you?
Lindsay, where's Lindsay's Inspire competence gone?
Adventures call to them.
We've lost all of us.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Did we not? Must have just taken it off by mistake. Extend. Okay, that's fine. She's also got hold person through her weapon once a day or whatever it is. Might as well use that now whilst we've got it on. She's also got dazzling. She's also got dazzling display, which she could use instead of Valerie. If Valerie fails with hers, because who's got the higher persuasion? Who's got the higher charisma / persuasion? Out of interest. 17, 18. Okay. And Dirge of Do. Yeah, we've got that on. Okay, very good. Anyway, competence away.
Time's not waiting.
She cast it? Where is she? Oh, we're paused.
I am prepared.
Okay, let's stop the song
I
now,
wrote
if
it
you don't
like I saw
mind.
it.
Thank you. I mean, to be fair, if we ever get into a situation where there is a chest that looks like it's going to prove to be a problem, we do have this thing, which does give us a +5 to trickery, and it does work, because I've put it on with Elquist before, and it does give him extra 5 trickery, so... In addition to all the buffs that we get from Lindsay and, what's his face? Tristan. There shouldn't really be too many chests that we should struggle to open at this point.
Interesting.
Ooh.
All according to plan.
Let's pull back a bit.
A trivial matter.
A trivial matter. Very trivial. Right, let's open these chests. Okay, so far it's just a bit of loot. What's down here? Oh, uh-oh. Obviously we've got upstairs as well.
As it should be.
Uh-oh. He tried to sneak up on us and got a bit of a shock. Didn't he?
Knife time!
Is that a trap? That triggered. Holy hell. Okay, door here. Oh, Spriggan fighter, hang on. Door here. Doors upon doors upon doors upon doors. Where are we going? Who knows? Who cares? Let's just clean this place up. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Come in, folks, don't be shy. There's fun to be had here. Oh, shoot.
You deserved it.
God, we are just literally getting a load of these damn potions. Got a sneaky suspicion we're going to be... Oh no, we've still got plenty of room. It's pity these are not... Plenty of room. Look at that, there's plenty of room here. Lots and lots of room. What's this door for? So that goes upstairs. Oh, not you, love.
Focus on the goal.
Wand of Displacement, that's pretty cool. Okay, let me get my bearings here. So we came in here. So this is an oh, there you go. An alternative way. Oh, what's this? It's a bear statue thing. Okay, we'll touch that a bit later.
Ah, good. Get right back. Best kind of fight.
Uh-oh.
Didn't even break a sweat.
I think Elquist just stabbed it with one stab. Dead. It's like a bloody maze, this place. And there's another door. Oh, so some of them are masterwork, these light crossbows that I may have been passing up slightly. Okay, so that's this room cleared. Let's go see what lays beyond this door here. More Spriggans if I was to have a guess, or maybe not. Ooh, no, look at that little little room of storage.
Ready for anything.
Okay. Can we not loot that? Once again, our slapdash looting. Okay, so there's only one way to go. That's upstairs, but also there's a bear thing. The hell is this? A stuffed bear. Did that open the door? Oh, it opens the door here! A little shortcut. How very nice. Alright, well, we'll bear that in mind. Well, we'll just keep it open for when we make our swift exit after we've taken care of whatever the hell is up these steps. A guy. The biggest Spriggan, scarred and beaten, bares his rotting teeth. I guess we can't rest even here. What? Sorry about that. Press the wrong hotkey. Does Elquist keep have such hidden mechanics? No, he's taking copious notes. Yes, yes. Must remember to have a secret safe room that is triggered by some stuffed animal. Because, you know, a book in a bookcase to open such a room is just far too common. How about an owlbear's beak? I bet you followed our trail from our very den. Forcing us from our home wasn't enough. Now you've come to finish us off. Well, Agay will not make this easy for you. Forced out of your home? What exactly do you mean? Like you don't know. The cave to the north where I lived my entire life before your kind came. Enough! I'm done running. He swings his blade and utters a shrill battle cry as he charges. Okay. If you must charge, then so be it. But rest assured that this is not going to end well for somebody. Right, Knock, you're going to have to come down here. Elquist's going to have to help him out. You go that way. You go that way. I think we'll cast a bless just in case. In fact, Lindsay, sing a song, please. Quickly. Chirp up a song or two. Cast a bless or two. Good attack there. Oh, God! Something is going horribly wrong here. Oh! Okay, hang on. I don't know what happened, but something happened. A guy steps back, pressing his hand against his bleeding wound. Well, you got me, he hisses through clenched teeth. Go on then, keep hounding us, pushing us back. Clearly taking all we had wasn't enough. What exactly are you harping on about? You clearly have attacked the citizens of Varnhold. You think me a fool? You attacked us in our own home, and now you followed us here to finish the job. How could we possibly bother anyone in an empty city? I do not believe you. Believe what you want, I don't care. I'm not going to make up excuses for the likes of you. Are you saying the city was empty before you got here? Who cares? We arrived and no one else was here. We checked for traps, we checked for ambushes, nothing. Totally livable. If I knew you'd follow us, I'd have taken everyone even further away. Well, asking where the locals are is going to make no sense. They were clearly... This place was already empty when these things came here. But they don't seem... They are hostile, but he's talking like they just want to live in peace. Okay, we're going to just clarify if they have any inclination as to where the previous occupants may be. No clue! Eaten by someone, just gone. They left their belongings behind, doors wide open. Anyone could walk in and take what they like. Okay, we're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, but mark my words, if you ever come to one of our towns and villages again, I'll make sure you regret it. I mean, if we kill them, we'll probably get some nice loot, wouldn't we, really? But chaotic good. Well, a bit of chaos. That'll do us nicely. Okay, let me just check my phone. Load of crap. Keeps buzzing. Okay. Yes. Tristan's concluding that his kin are no threat to the dwellers of Dunsward. Agay backs away slowly. Don't follow me! As if he's got the right to bark orders. Literally, we spared them. We could have slit his throat. Jesus, but we were lucky though. We were suffering some heavy blows there at some point.
Head on.
let us get our heads around what the hell's happened here. Cast a couple of healing buffs, healing
Share your
channels. Okay, that'll do. Right, let me explore
what to
here,
do.
see if I can find any clues as to what's happened here. A letter with threats lying on the floor, no less. Let's see what this is all about, shall we? Baron Magar Varn, I am writing to you as your ally and well-wisher. The reason for my letter is the lack of foresight in your actions. You're trying so hard to become friends with this Baron from Stagfall. You invite him to pay you a visit. You assure him of sincerity. You even send rich gifts. Have you nothing more to do in your lands? I strongly recommend you to stop flirting with this upstart person and turn your gaze to the affairs of the day. You are trying to cross the path with powerful forces that can reach you even in your own castle. You should know your place. With wishes of good health and calm sleep, your friend. I mean, if I had friends that talked to me like that, they wouldn't be my friends for very long, I'm telling you now. Bloody hell. Right, okay. Letter with threats. Somebody didn't want Magar liaising with us. Fallen Warrior's Boots. Owlbear Omelette. All very good. And what's this? Unfinished letter from Magar Varn. Okay, to me, most honourable Baron Elquist. I am Baron Magar Varn of Varnhold, and I am writing to inquire about the current state of affairs in your realm. I hope that no trouble or pestilence have found their way to your lands. Perhaps we could arrange a neighbourly meeting soon to discuss things at your leisure, of course. I would also like to request your aid in a small matter. A few days back, an adventurer by the name of Willis Gunderson retrieved a mysterious bracelet from one of the ancient ruins scattered across Dunsward. Gunderson kindly turned it over to my court wizard, Seafal, who continues to examine it as it lies on the table before me. It may be the most peculiar thing I have ever laid eyes on. The bracelet is covered in angular patterns that resemble a labyrinth, and it is adorned with an inscription in an unknown language. No learned man in Varnhold has been able to read this writing, or deduce which culture the artifact belongs to. So I ask for your aid. Please, if you have an archivist with deep knowledge of the history of this region, send them along to aid us in solving this mystery. I am sure that your capital has plenty of such learned men and women. Perhaps one of them will succeed in reading this inscription. Of course, I will return the Vordakai, 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 Vorda. Oh. How very bizarre. As the music falls silent.
Time's not waiting.
Is everything all right, Elquist? Yes, just a very strange letter. Very strange indeed. The lost brother as well. Brother Tommen. Maybe we should keep an eye out for him. The Varnhold vanishing. So it's a ghost town, not a single soul in sight. Vordakai. Cryptic word. Must be connected to everything going on, but what or who is this Vordakai? And the leader of the Spriggans claimed that this place was empty when they got here. But something also drove them from their home. Vordakai, Vordakai, Vordakai! We could actually rest here, but we won't. Right, we need to get back outside. I reckon something will trigger when we get outside. Or maybe not. maybe we have to go back to our keep and speak to the storyteller, maybe? Interesting. Have I missed something inside? I don't think so. I think it's just a case of we have to figure out what... I think we're going to return back to the storyteller. They are insinuating in that letter that we should take whatever that bracelet was to a learned person in our land. The only learned person in our land that we know of is a storyteller. I think we better go back. You don't have the bracelet. We don't have the bracelet, no. Do we not? We haven't got the bracelet. You're right, but are we looking for a bracelet? Are we looking for this bracelet? As it lies on the table before me. Well, it's not on the table anymore. Has somebody nicked it? Okay, let's have a wander around. Well, there's no bracelets here. God, look at all this loot. Jesus wept. I don't think it's going to be lying around in... I think... Oh, hang on, what's this? More missed loot. Bloody clumsy as usual. Right, let's get out of here. Let's just have a wander about. See, I'm sure that something... Now that we've turfed the Spriggans out, something's gonna happen. Somewhere. Raven is here again.
In due time.
There you go. A huge black raven sitting still on a high fence. Fixes Elquist with a beady black eye. Is this May? This can't be Magar Van, can it? Look! Fat, tasty featherback. Hit it with a stone. As you're about to leave, you hear a cracked voice. Hypocrite. Excuse me? Fat, tasty, talky featherback. Throw a stone at the raven. Be gone, bird! What did you say? What's the point of your false pity for these fools who you allowed to live? With no shelter, no family and no homeland, always on the run, all you did is prolong their suffering and take pride in your chivalry. Yes, that's exactly what we're going to say. Bye-bye! Who cares what else Crow's talking about? A talking crow! Now, if you said anything worth hearing, that would be mightily impressive. Bristles his wings fluttering. You do well to heed my words, Thrall, as would all of you of the lesser races. You will swallow your words when the time comes. And the time comes for you all. Why are you here? Are you one of the thieves that lived in this miserable settlement? Yes. What do you know about the vanishing here? Only that the people of this dusty village were thieves. Thieves and bandits who didn't respect the law and didn't know their place. Inferior beings don't dare touch that which belongs to their masters. Who are you? Well, I'm not from here, but I aim to find out what happened. You? What arrogance, what pride, you thrall. Do not follow one crime with another. You will suffer the same fate. Who are you? Ah, well. I'm guessing you're new to these parts then, aren't you? If you still don't know who I am. Why don't you take to the air and ask around, little bird? And then regards you for a moment. Finally, it flaps its wings and without a sound takes flight. Moments later, it is nothing more than a speck in the sky. Then it is gone. Elquist, you should be mocking talking birds. Obviously something foul is afoot here. If it is more interested in... If there's anything more interesting to say or anything else to harp on about, I'm sure it will return to us. Stupid bird. Who am I? Thief. Right, let us carry on, shall we? What a strange happening. A strange bird indeed. I mean, if the bird knew who he was, we might give it a bit more bloody respect, but it's clearly not worth conversing with. Nice that you got all that useful information. Exactly. Exactly. What kind of a fool do you take me for to stand around talking to a bird? Come on now.
That is not far.
Yeah, but the bird seems to have some useful information. No, it did not. It did not know who I was. So clearly, this bird is not going to be in the picture, is it? Clearly. Right, let's get out of here, shall we? Now, where were we? The Varnhold vanishing. It's just vanished. It was replaced with Spriggans. What more do you need to know? Probably more than that. Elquist, just saying. Maybe just a little touch more than that. We'll find out eventually. We'll bumble our way to the answer. Dodgy crossbowman. I quite like that. What's he call it? Write up. Dodgy. Skilled. The skilled ones only have regular crossbows, whereas the dodgy ones have masterwork. Right. Anything else of note in this surely?
May we have a moment of respite?
No, we're exploring what's happening here. I think when you're in the middle of investigations, you can't just go to sleep on the job. Is that a fire? Oh, no. Let's just quickly walk around places that we haven't yet visited before we head back to our own area to plan our attack. Raven swarms? Oh shoot, what the hell's that? Pull back. Oh no, not a swarm of ravens, seriously.
All according to plan.
I don't wish to see that. I mean, swarms of rats is bad enough. Not rats, swarms of spiders. A swarm of birds. Hello? This cannot be good. Oh boy. This is what you get for insulting a bird. Uh-oh. This is gonna be painful, isn't it? Oh my god! Control fireball! Now! Okay, we may have panicked just a touch there, just a little bit of slight panic set in. They don't seem to be immune to attacks like the other spider things.
In due time.
I mean, they peck very viciously. Nothing but feathers in the wind. Killed by a tree.
As it should be.
You only killed villains. Here lies Andrissa, the first among Varnhold's potters. Temple of Erastil, empty and dark.
That is not far.
Right, we're back here again. Okay, I can't. So it's a long way back to our home settlement, so I kind of hate the fact that
In
we
due time.
We've got full bags. We're knackered. Let's get ourselves back to our home and regroup. Oh, actually, that's a good point because we uncovered the home of the Spriggans, didn't we? We uncovered the home of the Spriggans. I mean, maybe we should rest now. Do you know what? We're going to rest now. We've cleared the area. We're going to pull up a camp right in the middle of the road. Because why not? Now we can rest, okay? Now I shall allow you to rest. Oh, thank the heavens. Yes, well, don't thank the heavens. Thank me. Use your rations. Okay, excellent. Hearty meal will do for now. Do you know what? No, let's have something nice. Let's have something. What's this owlbear omelette? It's probably like really, really rare. +1 bonus on attack rolls for a day. That's pretty decent, but obviously the ingredients are quite rare for that one, so. +2 bonus on damage rolls. You know what? We've got lots of monster casserole ingredients. Some more lovely casserole of monster. Raven casserole this evening. Raven ragu. Where's Knock Knock? Oh, we forgot to put him back in. Set traps. There you go. Because when we switched him out for Amir, you see, this is what happened.
Why? Why are you so obnoxious, Knock Knock? What have I done to you?
Lindsay talks all the time. Many extra words. Head full of words. Don't want that. So please, be quiet. Please, please.
No, Lindsay, shut up. Oh dear. Is that it? Did Lindsay not cook anything? Did we... Not a clue. I think... What? Lindsay didn't cook anything because Knock Knock insulted her. I'm not cooking now. Screw you.
Follow my lead.
Oh dear. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, did it say that's what it said? Oh, I didn't notice it. Yeah, we could cook in that location. Lindsay just chose not to because she got insulted. That's how we're spinning that one. Right, okay, let's move on to pastures new-ish. Overgrown cat. Was it Overgrown Cavern? Yes. So the Spriggans had moved from overgrown cavern. They've kind of been ousted. There were some dead ravens. That would have made some good food. Spriggan soup. Okay, so we've got Shallow Gulch. We've obviously got this overgrown cavern. I'm thinking now that we're actually in the Varnhold area proper, we can actually explore it, you know, to its entirety, should we wish to do so. I mean, I'm assuming that eventually we'll get control of Varnhold, but it would be a good place to put a teleportation tower. Because it looks to be already a town. We're getting ahead of ourselves, of course, at this point. Do we go straight to the overgrown cavern, or do we? Yes, I think we do. Any kind of side areas that we don't know what they are, we'll explore on a grand tour in the future. For now, though, there's no time for tours. There's time for going to an unfinished clearing, apparently. No. There's a rotten cave. Just kind of want to uncover these a little bit. Probably wasting a lot of time because it's quite arduous going through mountains, isn't it? We'll evade the monsters for now. Trying to get to this cavern here. God, how much time? Assuming this will go on kind of meet up downwards. No, that'll probably just go to that. Anyway, we're here now. Right, so overgrown cavern. Oh, there's Dunsward, right to the edge of the map. There's Restov. All these new pastures, look at this. Tors of Lebanese. I feel like we're miles away. We're miles away from home. In this strange mountainous region. Right, so we haven't been to Crooked Teeth. We haven't been to Shallow Gulch. We haven't been to Unfinished Clearing. Okay, lots of little places to investigate, but overgrown caverns. This is where the Spriggans apparently were ousted from. Should maybe have. We've got barbarians. These might be the people that ousted the Spriggans then, surely. Hey, who's that walking over there? It's dangerous to walk around here. Better turn back. I am the... Well, Megavan is technically the local ruler of the place, but hey. I'm just a traveler looking for a safe place to spend the night. Yeah, where's the Mary? Oh, that's a good point. She could talk the lingo, shout threats, and send them packing. But in the absence of a Mary, we could bribe them. Of course, we could bribe them. Profess our status, our rank and position here. I am the Baron, the local Baron. I have every right to be here, and who might you be, I ask? You? A chieftain? Well, wonders never cease. We're fighters from the Tiger Lord's tribe. The Tiger Lord Barbar is a tribe of Kellids along Brevoy's borderlands. Trace their lineage to the Age of Destiny band of conquerors. Dire tigers. We're just minding our own business here. We're not looking for a fight. So long as you're not looking for trouble, you may enter. Well, lucky for you, we're not looking for trouble. So, happy days. We meant not to steal anything. We're not looking for trouble, we just want to pilfer your stuff. Bolger.
In due time.
Ooh, ooh. I don't think the game would punish us for actually looting those things, to be honest with you, but hey. We don't wish to get our fingers burnt. Right. Bolger. Elquist brazenly walking into the thick of it. Let's hope the things don't turn sour. Half-orc woman sits by the fire, her clothes made of leather and fur. She's surveying a map drawn on a crumpled sheet of paper. Huh? Guests? Who are you? If you're a friend, take a seat by the fire and let's talk. I'm Bolger, from the Tiger Lord's tribe. I lead this group. Ah! She's looking at Knock Knock and chuckling. Quite a beast you've got there. Ones like that we use for rags back home. Their hides aren't good for anything else. Ones like you I use for chowder. Meat like dung, not good for anything else. Oh dear. Now, no need for this. What exactly are you doing here? We're looking for some ruins, or a cave or something. I really don't know. Only Dougaff knows exactly what we're looking for. He's a cleric, and he's our leader on this expedition. Well, him and his sisters. And who are... or where might I find Dougaff and these sisters? They're in our main camp here. If you're looking to hire us or have some other business, come visit. It'll be much better than digging around in the dirt out here. I see. And who are these sisters? Out of interest. They're witches who serve Armagh. They seem to know a lot about the world, history, gods, even other worlds. They're pretty smart talkers. You'd hardly believe the things they know. And they have these strange, unimaginable spells. When Armagh ordered us to pack up for this expedition, we thought we'd be marching for a month. But they just waved their hands, whoosh! A tunnel of multicoloured lights opened before us. The trip here took us just 1 hour. Can you imagine it? I wouldn't be surprised if you can't. Sounds like a handy trick that we have seen only from teleportation towers. Sounds very much like a dimension door kind of thing. Stay the night. Thanks for the invitation. We're not here to chew the fat about Numeria. Okay, have you found anything of interest around here? Your time? Yeah, it'd be nice if we had. So far, it's just dirt, crap and monsters. Like we don't get enough of that back in Numeria. We found this hole and the monsters that were living here. We took a beating doing it, but we managed to kick them out. Then, after we searched the place, we found out it's just a regular cave. Nothing of note. After a day or so, we'll probably head out and keep searching. So it is these that displaced the Spriggans. Okay. Asking if they know anything about the situation in Varnhold. Varnhold? Where's that? Screwing up her eyes looking at this crumpled map. No idea. We've never been there. Attack. Okay, well, this is obviously not the main camp, so we shall leave them be with their belongings and everything, and we shall go and find out this this leader and his two sisters. Was it 2 sisters? 3 sisters? Many sisters? Sisters of witches? The witch sisters? The 3 witches? Hubble bubble. Boil and trouble. That's miles away! Is this seriously a line of inquiry? It's got to be, right? We're knackered again. Okay. This has got... This must be a line of inquiry. The Spriggans got kicked out and went there, so we gone here. These guys have sent us over there. It's got to be. It's got the slight feel of a wild goose chase, but... This has got to be Sepulcher of Forgotten Heroes. How very interesting. Oh my god, how many branching pathways? There's too many! It's driving me insane. Where does down go? I don't know, we're not on a grand tour. We're not grand touring here. Let's not get sidetracked. Let's continue going with vaguely peaceful travellers. We'll just continue vaguely in the direction that we're going. Any sort of side path and branching path, let's just ignore it for now. We need to properly tour this area. Once it's under our control,
is not far.
We can do that. Give us something to do in our downtime. Hello again, Mr. Skeleton for thingy-mabobs. Let's have a look at your wares. Look at that, Helmet of Confidence. Oh, do you know what? Sell me crap. Woohoo! Sell me crap. Sell me Vengeance of Meek and Mild. Sell... No, don't sell these. Don't sell that either. Crimson Counselor. You can't sell... We can't sell that either. It's got a name. Can't sell a named quarterstaff. It's sacrilege. Can't certainly sell a wand of displacement either. Right, 9,000. Perfect. And that. Oh, a frost scythe +2. Sell it. Okay. Right, Helmet of Confidence, 86,000. 5 will saves. 86,000! Undertaker's Gloves. +3 bonus to AC against attacks of undead creatures. Mobility and athletic skill checks. Is that worth 86 grand for 5 will saves? I mean, will is actually quite a... Because this is like, will is based confusion and all those mind control things, so extra will is pretty decent. You know, all those nereids and things that cause all these kind of issues. But 86 grand? That seems a bit OTT. Undertaker's Gloves. Could be good against undead. Nothing's really floating my boat here, to be honest with you. Am I working from home tomorrow? No, I'm off work tomorrow because I'm off to the Lake District. Last week, I think it might have been Thursday or Wednesday. I can't remember when. I checked the weather forecast, saw the weather, and thought, right, let's get out of here. And so I booked last minute leave. It was great. It's quite nice. It's quite nice to be able to just like book a mini break just like that, you know. Thought, you know what? I'm not going to come next Monday, Tuesday. I'm going away. Did he have some daggers? Did he have any daggers? He's got a masterwork dagger. Let's go price again. Not only is Elquist a rubbish looter, he's a rubbish shopper as well. Speed dagger +2. I don't care if we can't use it, we're buying it. Going to the collection. Right, so basically Chaos Shard has a chance to confuse the enemy on hit, which is fine. We're keeping Arcane Protector because this gives us an extra +3 to our AC, which is quite nice. Chaos Shard will link that with the Cold Iron Dagger, and we'll use the Speed Dagger look at that. With our Arcane Protector. Plus it's a +2 dagger rather than just a +1 of Chaos Shard. No, well, actually Chaos Shard was +2. Okay. A new toy!
As it should be.
As it should be. Look at that. Crimson Counselor. So good job you've got a keen eye, Ollie, I tell you. Right, speed dagger +2. Speed. When making a full attack, the wielder of a speed weapon may make one extra attack with it. The attack uses the wielder's full base attack bonus plus any modifiers. So it gives him basically an extra attack per round. That's pretty decent, isn't it? Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Mr. Skeletal Salesman. Thank you very much. And we've also got one of our artisans crafting a dagger for us as well, which is pretty nice. My door's in the way. I can't put my lights on. Right, let's carry on. Should we rest here? Of course not. Why would we? Rest by the fire of skeletal salesman. Sounds dangerous. Says the man that rested next to a will-o'-the-wisp called, was it Smolderburn or whatever, who killed us? Actually, didn't kill us. He killed Valerie temporarily. Knocked her off her feet. Wow, we are progressing through here very quickly. Ruined tower. Look at that! Phew! Turbo boost! Perfect.
We should gather our strength.
Oh, Valerie. No need to sound so flabbergasted. Kellid barbarian camp. These barbarians are not a hostile people, as far as we're aware. Ooh. Do. Oh, dead body. Hang on. On the low grounds among the hills, some Numerian barbarians have set up camp. While obviously set up recently as a place to rest, it was thoroughly constructed. Along with the stake palisade, the Numerians had reinforced their camp with a deep moat. Spotting the body of some unlucky thief at the bottom, it seemed they made a good call. Some fighters stood guard, watching us without a trace of friendliness. But once we introduced ourselves, they invited us to enter the camp and led us to see their leader. We were led to a man named Dugath, a middle-aged Kellid with a gorgeous mane. Gorgeous mane? Once charcoal black, now salt and pepper, as well as bronze skin, hardened by sun, wind and time to the point that it almost looked like oak bark. Speaking with assertive tones, he invited us to dine with the Tiger Lords. That was the name of the tribe, and spend the night in their camp. Any business we might have with the tribe, he said, could be discussed in the morning once everyone was rested and refreshed. What a kind man. That looks like some chiselled flipping statue. I'm sure Lindsay's drooling at the mouth here. Not wanting to offend of course not, who'd proven to be commendably hospitable, we accepted the invitation. Within minutes we were seated by the bonfire with goblets in our hands. As guests, our goblets were wrought of skillfully decorated silver, with intricate carvings depicting scenes of battle. The cupbearer filled everyone's goblets with wine. When Dugath raised his cup, officially starting the feast, the Baron, not sensing any sort of trap here, because this does seem rather over-friendly if you ask me, once again getting carried away whenever alcohol is involved, probably stood and proposed a toast to the health of those gathered. Wanting to create a spectacle as always, the Numerians listened to the toast in awkward silence, but when the Baron stopped speaking and drained his goblet, they burst into angry shouting. All of them spilled their wine on the ground. Obviously, it was apparently a barbarian tradition, offering the first cup to the spirits. Only after the cupbearer filled their goblets again did the Numerians start to drink, and so did we. Oh, have we offended them? Did we not wait for the appropriate time to drink? I'm so sorry. The main course, unsurprisingly, was meat. While hunting in the hills, the Numerians had killed a deer and 2 wild boars, all now roasting over an open fire, smelling rather delicious. As the tribe's guests, we were offered the best pieces. Fierce in battle, the Numerians were equally fierce at the table. They frantically tore the meat apart with knives, bare hands and teeth, as though attacking the throats of their worst enemies rather than eating roast venison. Only one camp inhabitant didn't join the dinner. Far from the festivities, a slim woman, wrapped in a grey cloak, sat alone, her face hidden behind a piece of cloth. She was so quiet and still at first, I didn't realise she was a living being at all. The Baron, sensing that this woman is probably very dangerous, decided it was probably wiser not to draw attention to her and was continue eating for now in this very delicious feast. After everyone had eaten their fill, it was time for entertainment. The barbarians began singing a drawling song in their guttural language known as Halit. Later, one of the Numerians explained that it was a ballad about a brother and a sister who defeated a huge metal spider. The song that followed was a comedic piece about the adventures of a stupid werewolf. The Numerians all sang it together. It was clear that each of them knew that one by heart. Almost everyone clapped to the rhythm, though some thumped their knife handles on their shields, and our half-orc acquaintance Bolger accompanied the song on a vargan. Once the song was over, Dugath appealed to his guests, us, to surprise our hosts. The Baron decided our best choice would be a demonstration of some magic tricks. Clearly not. We're not very good at magic. But these barbarians like battle. They like shows of strength so clearly that an over-drama... Well, it doesn't have to be an over-dramatization. It can be just maybe a slight dramatization of how we defeated the Stag Lord, and hence why I'm sat here wearing this god-awful helmet. Of course we're going to bloody tell it. Our tale of battle and heroic deeds was just what the barbarians were looking for. Who'd have thought? They listened eagerly, chimed in on each detail, and laughed and clapped at the most epic moments. Even Duga found himself smiling and nodding as he listened to our story. Oh, well, here you go, you see. Finally, the drinking and the singing came to an end. Only bones remained from the feast, and the bonfire had burned down to ash. Satisfied, the Numerians retired to their tents, and Elquist was left scratching his head, thinking, now what has been the best party we've been to so far? We've had Echen's little shindig, which was a bit dull, to be fair. We've had the party with the goblins when Elquist joined in, downed some horrible brew, and then sung songs in goblin language. Or we've had this now, barbarian festivities, which is it's hard to pick. Goblins, barbarians, a raucous lot, the lot of them.
I beg you, I haven't seen my sisters for several days. I'm afraid they may be in trouble.
Oh. So this is one of the sisters who we completely forgot about, actually, in our festivities. We forgot there was some kind of magic wielding sisters here who has now accosted us. Sisters may be in trouble, she say.
This whole land is nothing but trouble. You want me to risk my life and the lives of my people to do your dirty work? Go ahead, ask Armagh to give the order. Oh, but Armagh stayed back in Numeria, which means I am the one making the decisions here.
Ah, so she's talking to Dugath. Okay, so he's not willing to risk his life or his people's lives to do the dirty work. Well, luckily there's some stupid mugs here that don't mind risking their lives every so often.
But what about my sisters? Something terrible could happen to them.
You sisters insisted on this expedition. So it's your price to pay. With your blood, not ours. Something terrible could happen, you say? It is too late for that. We already lost good men on this pointless journey to nowhere. Whatever Armagh needs, it's not here, and it wasn't here from the start. But you didn't come here for him, did you? You came for your own reasons. You want some magic toy that once belonged to the ancient Cyclops. Well, I'm not leading my men to their deaths for that.
To Goth.
This conversation is over. You want help? Why not ask our guests to help you? If you can afford their rates, that is. As for me, my single remaining goal is to get my people home alive, and well, and as soon as possible.
Is that a raven? The woman leaves sobbing. Good morning. Well, let's get down to business, shall we? Introductions aren't necessary. Baron, I know who you are. Let's discuss how we can be useful to one another. Indeed. Indeed. So, how exactly can we be useful to one another?
I'm afraid we can't. At least not yet. I'd be happy to take a new job, but our chieftain's orders were strict. Search the location and come back with a report. But if you could help us here, say, by finding whatever these witch sisters are looking for, or maybe just making them disappear forever. Mark my word, Baron. The Tiger Lords never forget those who helped them.
The Tiger Lords. I see. I see. Well, speaking of these sisters, who exactly was that woman?
Wish I knew who these witches are and where they came from. Our chieftain, the great Armagh, spirits bless him, trusts them as if they were holy oracles. He sent us with them to these dead hills, and none but the sisters and the chieftain himself know why. Who am I to confront the chieftain? So now we wander these lands, chasing the unknown.
Hello, Nameless Crusader. I see. And what exactly are you looking for?
I wish I knew. The sisters are looking for something, but they won't tell anyone what it is. I guess it's some antique that used to belong to the Cyclops. Some magic trinket or something. As for me, the only thing I'm looking for is a good reason to quit this nonsense and return to Numeria as soon as possible.
Is this how you serve your liege?
Now, Valerie.
Don't confuse our chieftains with your kings, knight. It's the chieftain who swears an oath to the tribe, not the other way around. Please. I was one of the tribe's elders when he was in his first teeth.
Yes, Valerie. Now, would you care to quieten down whilst I'm talking here? So sorry about that. Do you happen to know what happened to Varnhold?
Varnhold, huh? Isn't that the village Maegor Varn got from the Ristovik Sword Lords? I know Varn. He's not the best fighter, but not the worst. As for what happened there, I wouldn't know.
Damn. All right. Okay, so how did it go? Did you find anything? I think that's related to the quest for the artifact, right?
If we did, do you think we'd still be here now? The only thing to be found in these hills is one's own death. A group of my men entered a cave that turned out to be a Spriggan den. They barely survived the encounter. Also, we found the ruins of some old tower, ancient as the world itself, and useless as this expedition. There is nothing to be found here, except, like I said, for one's own death.
I have a sneaking suspicion one isn't looking hard enough. But hey ho. Okay. It's interesting how he knows us, but I don't think Elchris wouldn't ask that. It's almost like he expects people to know who he is. And is this a different raven, or is this the same raven? Anyway.
Ask away, why not?
Oh.
I don't promise I'll answer, though.
Tell me about yourself, your tribe, your chieftain. What do you know about the Cyclopses? All very interesting. But we'll get back to conversations in a minute.
You're welcome.
I want to explore the rest of this camp first. The Lost Relic. Ah, okay, so we've got a lot of lost things. Varnhold is missing, vanished, residents gone, brother lost, relics lost. Jesus Christ. Right, find the relic that the defaced sisters are looking for. So it's in a Cyclops ruin somewhere. We know where the other priestesses went. Do we know where they went? Did I miss that bit? Okay, so something about Vordakai, something about looking for a relic, Cyclops ruins, a brother who's God knows where. Okay, fine. Let's have a wee peek. Lindsay's just stood next to the brazier. I think we'll go around on our own. It is, look! I'm sure it's the same raven. We're gonna have to speak to it.
All according to plan.
Doug the Merchant. There's Bolger. Everyone's just made themselves quite at home, haven't they? Made them all selves at home. Well, why don't you all just... So he's a merchant. Doug, hell of a fighter. Now, he's just a merchant. Right, Mr. Merchant. Why don't you show me what you've got? Belt of giant strength +6. 70,000. Holy hell. Now that'd do, what's his face? A world of good, wouldn't it? What's he called now? Recogner, yeah. Or a Mary. Jesus. Smoked trout and hydra pate. Delicious. Let's try. Let's cook that up, shall we? Camping supplies, potions. Look at that fresh tenderloin. Pan fried tenderloin, medium. Nothing but just some lovely pink rock salt ground onto it. A bastard sword +3. That's a nice belt. Right, I'll take your smoked trout and hydra hideous recipe, please. Let's see if Lindsay can put a delicious spin on that over the campfire, because it sounds grotesque. Right. Ooh. Piece of coal. That's what I've always wanted. Piece of coal for Christmas. Please, Santa, I want a piece of coal. Beetle in amber. Right, we need to find out. The raven watches you attentively. This is the same raven, I'm telling you. Telling you now, I'm an expert in ravens. That's exactly the same raven. Where's he gone? Dugath. Okay, we're going to actually ask him how he knows who we are, because we're convinced that this raven is the same raven that we saw back at the other camp. Although it would make no sense for it to be the same raven, would it really? But we're a bit paranoid now. So, that other raven didn't know who we were. So if that raven is this raven, and it's part of this tribe, well, how come he knows who we are?
This whole land looks like one big burial ground.
And the raven didn't. Probably because it's just a normal raven. It's probably just a normal raven, Elpis. No, it's not. Look, it's a talking one from before. I'm telling you.
How do you think? We keep an eye on everything that happens in the region. It's smart to know our potential employers and our potential enemies. Hard to miss someone like you, dragging this green beast around like another compatriot.
Green beast? What green beast? What, Knock Knock?
These long shanks know Knock Knock already. That is good. Fame is rising already. Just a tad more, and Knock Knock will be a real hero.
Okay, he doesn't like Knock Knock. Right, okay, no more questions for now. Let's go speak to this defaced sister.
You, our guest. The Baron, am I right? I'm sorry you witnessed that unpleasant scene. If I may ask, what is your name?
Ah, my name is Baron Elquist of Stagfall, at your service. And if I may ask yours, good lady? After you give your name, a large raven who had been sitting on the fence nearby takes wing and flies away, cawing. It's the same. I told you it's the same, but maybe it's one of the sisters. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. It would make no sense because she says her sisters are lost. Interesting.
Nice to meet you, Baron. I have no name. I've rejected it to serve benevolent powers. Not the greatest sacrifice of those we're sometimes called to make. You may call me Defaced Sister.
What is it with people and names? Guardian of the Bloom. Ah, I'm not giving you my name. Oh, don't be stupid. Defaced Sister. Oh, I've shed my name to serve a higher power. God's sake. Just give me something to work with, will you? Fine, fine. Well, if you could just give us a bit more information with who exactly you are, perhaps? Name or no name?
I am one of those who call themselves the Defaced Sisters. We've rejected our names and our faces in service to benevolent spirits. I'm sorry that I cannot reveal our true destiny to you yet, but believe me when I say our mission is extremely important. Not just for us, not just for the tribe, but for the entire world.
Sounds a bit dramatic. Is she being serious, or is she just being just trying to overhype the importance of her mission?
So honorable. Do these benevolent spirits have names?
Christian, moderate that tone there. It's almost as if he's casting doubt on her story here.
Do not burden yourself with idle questions, cleric.
What is it, my companions?
Know that all the truths you are seeking for will find you, but only when you are ready for them.
We've got Valerie ticking him off. We've got Tristan ticking it. Why don't you all just leave me to do the talking? You just eat venison and whatever else and just keep your traps shut. God. Right, sorry about that. Now, where were we? Yes, you were about to tell me what exactly you are looking for here.
It is not yet time to answer this question. We are searching for ancient ruins, the remains of structures built by the previous holders of these strange lands. That is all I can tell you for now.
That narrows it down then.
I understand that you want to know more, but have no doubt. You will in time.
Oh, I tire of secrecy. Bloody secrecy and riddles, that's all I ever get.
Don't be wary of riddles. Those wise enough to solve them eventually learn much more than those who always seek straight answers.
Elquist doing his best to hold his tongue. What were you and Dugath arguing about then?
My sisters. They each went out on their own quests and never returned. Not one of the three. I can understand Dugath. He doesn't trust us. But by refusing to help my sisters and me, he puts himself, his people, countless innocent souls in grave danger. If only I could soften his impertinent heart.
I mean, he doesn't trust us. I mean, you're only faceless and nameless and you can't tell him exactly what you're looking for, but apart from that, completely trustworthy.
How is this possible? Doesn't this army know any kind of order or discipline? How do they manage to even fight in such chaos?
Valerie, what have I told you about keeping quiet? You're just kicked out of this camp. Right. Do you have any idea where your sisters might be?
Do you have a map? I can provide you some direction. One of my sisters went to the Sepulcher of Forgotten Heroes. Another went looking for the Forsaken Mound. And the third was going to visit the ruins of the City of the Hollow Eyes. I won't lie, these places are all very dangerous. But searching for lost truth always involves danger.
Okay, so we've got the Sepulcher of Forgotten Heroes, the Forsaken Mound, and the City of Hollow Eyes to explore, to find the three sisters. We have tangible leads, it seems. Right, so we're taking my sister leave her in top cliff. There is that. What compensation can I expect from my help? Interesting. We don't usually push for compensation. That's when we're dealing with people that have names and we can trust. Do you know anything that happened about what happened in Varnhold?
Dark things tend to happen in that land.
Oh.
I can only guess to the fate of Varnhold. My three sisters know more.
Oh.
Help me find them, and you'll get your answers.
Of course.
If the spirits are kind, it will happen before it's too late.
So now we have definitely a reason to go find the sisters because they have answers to what happened in Varnhold, which is very good. Because I was beginning to wonder. Actually, because wasn't it mentioned that they kind of teleported them? Who was it? It was that Bogner, whatever she was called. She mentioned use of teleportation to get here. Let's see if we can confirm that.
Wise ones know many routes that are closed to the uninitiated. Will you be able to detect them? Will you dare to walk along them? Who knows?
That sounds like a riddle. Well, we shall prove wise enough to solve it, rather than be given a straight answer. All right, love. No, we won't ask for compensation. What compensation can we expect? Answers to the vanishing of Varnhold is more compensation than we need.
If in your travels you meet my sisters, please help them, and I will help you in return. Remember this word, Gahab. That is what the previous inhabitants of these lands, the Cyclopses, called darkness they so worshipped. If a door shut and lockless bars your path, this word might be your key.
Okay. Lindsay, just jot that down in your journal, will you? Keb, you say? Okay, very good.
May kind spirits guide you in your travels.
Journal update. There we go. Along the cold trail. Find the missing defaced sisters. What could possibly go wrong with that? Right, I met a strange woman in the barbarian camp. Priestess, witch, sorceress. Who knows? Maybe an imposter. But her 3 sisters, ha ha ha, hubble bubble, boil and trouble, have gone to the City of Hollow Eyes, the Sepulcher of Forgotten Heroes, and the Forsaken Mound. All sound places that you would wish to go in 30-degree heat and kick your feet up. Put your flip-flops on and have a cocktail. You know what I mean? The Forsaken Mound. Lovely place. Right. We've got places to be, apparently. Note to Elquist. Keb. Did you not put it in a journal? What is she like? I said put it in a journal, Lindsay. Right. So we have a path to walk. Now that we have a path.
This whole land looks like one big burial ground. Ask away. Why not?
Let's get chew the fat. We're going anywhere right now. Let's pull up another pew. You know, drink a bit more wine. I'll pull a bit of venison off the deer on the fire spit thing. Pass the time before we head out any further. We know where we're going now. We can just have a slight breather. Ah, so Dugath, tell me about yourself.
I'm Dugath, son of Gordir and Harith Three Fingers from the Tiger Lord's tribe. My entire life, I've served Gorham, first on the battlefield, sword in my hand, and later with prayer as well. I've fought in battles all across the River Kingdoms, in Yoberia, Guld, Ustalev. My price is high, my hand is steady, and my sword is deadly.
A very modest man, of course. Not bothered about Gorham. We've probably, we've gathered a few bits from Amiri in a time screaming about Gorham mid-battle. Tell me a bit more about your tribe, Dugath, if you wouldn't mind.
There are many tribes in Omeria. Each does its best to survive. The Black Horses sell adamantine. The Blood Pikes rob caravans, and their white scars lick the boots of the Technic League. As for us, the Tiger Lords, we are mercenaries, and the best ones in this part of Avestan. Remember this, Baron. If you keep your throne long enough, we'll meet again. Sooner or later, fighting side by side, or otherwise. Who knows?
Who knows? And, tell me about this chieftain of yours.
He's a strong fighter, brave one. He says he's Armagh, an incarnation of a hero from the old times. Just don't ask if I believe it. Armagh is smart. He knows how to do business. If he'd only pay less attention to what those witches whisper, he'd be a perfect chieftain.
Okay, and what do you know about Cyclops?
Not that much. Long ago, these lands were part of their empire. They were a great people back then, used unbelievable magic, and possessed treasures beyond count. Ages passed, and their empire crumbled into dust. Cyclops became wild and forgot all about what they once used to be. But the ruins... Yes, the ruins remember everything. You're welcome.
And we've met a Cyclops, remember that? We met a Cyclops, a wild Cyclops, and almost killed us with one punch, remember? It was quite a vicious creature. I don't wish to see many more of them. to be honest with you. Right, we are done here. We have spoken, we have eaten, we have drunk and been merry, and now we have leads to follow up on. So we shall assemble our force and venture forth. Kind of. Oh, there's the exit. Where's the exit? There it is. Okay, we're on. We're off. The city of Hollow Eyes is the closest. There's the Sepulcher of Forgotten Heroes. Where was the other one? Forsaken Mound. Just have us travel across the entire flipping, you know, 3 regions, why don't you? Right, where do we go? I think we go to the City of Hollow Eyes first. It's the closest one. It's just up the road here. There's a ruined tower to explore as well at some point. The Dunsward region is known for its ancient ruins. Thousands of years ago, these lands were ruled by mighty overlords who left numerous mementos behind. One such memento is the City of Hollow Eyes, a huge burial complex serving as a resting place for heroes long gone. The colossal building. Quite a few of it's caved in, though. That sounds quite menacing. What's the Sepulcher saying? Numerous tombs that dot the Dunsward Plains. No one's made it back from the Sepulcher to say for sure what's it. Doesn't sound good. What about this one? Forsaken Mound. It's just a mound. A tomb with a vile reputation. By day, the mound seems grim but peaceful. However, according to travellers careless enough to camp nearby for a night, footsteps and moans can be heard from the ruins after darkness falls. We'll just go to the closest one. Try to avoid for now. Okay, very good. There we are. And in. Yeah. Right, we're going straight in. Boom! To the Sepulcher. This is not the Sepulcher. What is this one? The City of Forgotten Eyes. City of Many Eyes. Hollow Eyes. Oh, close. Close enough. City of Hollow Eyes. Looks like somebody's put some tents up here. Oh, barbarians are here. Oh, very friendly. Look at that. No need for us to panic. We've got friendly barbarians to help us if we get into trouble. Oh. Ferocious wargs at the other side. Okay, let's just pull up to the campfire, see what's going on. Greetings, greetings, greetings all. 'Tis I, Baron Elquist, come to... What's going on? What's happening? Hello? I hear the sound of death. Dread zombie Cyclops! Okay, that's not quite good. That's not good at all, in fact. These things are horrible. Oh boy. No, we might want to just pull back. Let the barbarians take the brunt of stuff, you know what I mean?
Let us fight as one.
Okay, let's help him out. Let's help him out. Come on, let's help him out. There's obviously issues here. Okay. Oh, no more issues. No more issues. We've solved the issues just about. For now. Holy hell. Masterwork greatsword. It's a bit heavy that to be lumping it around. Masterwork great axe. Oh dear, looks like quite an area. We've got dread, we've got zombie cyclopses, dread zombie cyclopses, all carrying rather heavy weaponry.
Follow my lead.
Black blood, look at that. Barbarian that was killed very recently. Okay, we're just going a little bit off the beaten track here. Just wanted to check in with the camp properly.
That is not far.
First. Is there a salesperson here or a merchant?
I believe I found something.
This is not possible.
Wow, it's locked. Which makes me think, what the hell is in there if it's locked beyond my flipping level?
In due time.
Knock, knock, nervous when watched.
Oh my god. Interesting. Oh, there's a named person. Caneberry pie. Taking that. If anything, we're definitely taking that. More recipes, the better. Bit of caneberry pie. Okay, so here is Hilla. With a huge scar across her face. An eye patch hides her left eye whilst the right shines with silver. You came just in time, we owe you one. Yeah, who are you? I'm Hilla the Tooth Grinder from the Tiger Lord's tribe. This is my war party. We're here, fighting things, as you can see. Yes, indeed. And what exactly are you doing here? What do you care? We came here, so we obviously have business here. What about you? What are you doing here? This would be a white lie. Would it not? Potentially, yes. Dugath sent us. What? Why? Does the old man think we can't handle it ourselves? Huh? Well, to be honest, you really did help us. How about helping with one more thing? Here's the deal. We came with one of the witches to look for some trash in the tomb. We set camp and the sister took some of my people to the ruins around dawn. Never came back. Instead, these zombie Cyclops started crawling out on us from all over the place. Fun day, huh? My group can't afford to be separated now. We only barely fought those things off, so how about this? You scout the place and look for our people. Find out if any of them are still alive, and I'll pay you in gold. Deal? We're going in there anyway. That's a deal. Great. Right, we shall hold you to that offer. Oh god, these things are gonna be horribly deadly. Zombie Cyclops. Trying to remember.
All according to plan.
How many levels were we away from our current level when we first came across a proper... The zombie Cyclops! Did we kill one in a tomb somewhere? Ferocious, dread zombie Cyclops. I mean, that's
as it should be.
Worse than a regular zombie Cyclops, isn't it? Let's try a regular zombie Cyclops first, shall we?
No mistakes.
Before we get into the dread category. Try a bit of regular zombie killing. No. Hello, Mr. Zombie Dread Cyclops. Mr. Zombie Cyclops. Regular Zombie Cyclops. Oh, damn. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. I don't want you going anywhere down there, thank you.
Do not falter!
Oh, this is bad, right. He can't, can he come down? Yes, he can come down, right. Oh my god. Right, we're making a hash of this. Okay, we're doing alright, we're doing alright. Okay, so Poochie got hit once.
Focus on the goal.
Focus on the goal. The whole goal or nothing but the goal. Oh, look, a little tent. Ooh. Some nice stuff in there. See you later, chum. Not really a city feel so far. What was it called again? City of Hollow Eyes. Yeah. Not just yet.
I can't.
Oh, shh.
Who's there?
Right, we can't. I definitely want to open that. So we're gonna have to give Knock Knock. Give him this armor. We're gonna have to have him be
Something
buffed as well.
him?
So that should definitely make it so that he can open that.
I did it. I did.
Very good. I'll take that off.
No want it. You keep it.
Okay, perfect. Uh-oh. Quite cool music. Is there a way across this river? Ooh, look at that. Uh-oh. Oh. Just a couple of wargs. And bandits. The hell?
Unexpected outcome.
Okay, just a random encounter with bandits and wargs there. I mean, this is the wilderness after all. This is a very large area, must be said. The opportunity for us to miss stuff is absolutely rife. We're going to miss so much. What's this? Ferocious warg. Whee! Doing a little,
Cannot hide from me.
doing a little spin.
This should do it.
Finish them quick.
Uh-oh. We got this zombie taking on these wargs here.
Saren Ray, Be generous, for I am not.
Onward!
There we go. Let the zombies and wargs fight it out. We'll pick up the pieces. As we absolutely make a beeline for the top corner here. And look at that.
In due time.
More hidden goodies. Right, back in a second. Just going to grab my dinner. Right, okay, I'm back. A nice bit of chicken pasta for dinner, which I'm not going to eat that now because I'm rather engaged in taking care of business here.
I can't.
He's failed again, even with a blessing. For God's sake. Right, knock, knock. Take that. Take that.
Just letting the ink dry.
And that. All that for a long sword of something. It's got to be decent.
What troubles you?
Hello? Did we not pick it up? Where did it go? What is there? Rage Claw. +2 adamantine furious longsword. It's a furious weapon. It's an angry weapon. Oh, it gives extra +2 if you're wielding it whilst in a raged state. Interesting. Probably one to be sold. Okay, so here's some remnants of ruins. Follow the ruins round.
A trivial matter.
Ah. Yeah, this was trivial. Thankfully. Not like some of the other checks that you failed, Elquist. Clearly not so trivial after all, some of them, are they? Right, let's keep looking round the area.
That is not far.
Oh dear.
Follow my lead.
What were those daggers? Oh, just regular +1 daggers. Just making sure. Okay, so there's another side. So got some ruins there, some ruins here. Obviously there's a top area there to go around as well. All very interesting. All very maze-like. Got some bandits. A greatest... Oh my god, look at the size of these things! 2 Cyclopses are having a heated debate in their rough language. They stomp their feet, pound their chests, sputter, and pay absolutely no attention to anyone else around them, yourself included. I just think we should leave them to it, if you ask me. Try to decipher. We'll just leave unnoticed, actually, if you don't mind. Just for now. Just leave them arguing. For now. You don't mind. They seem to be, you know, just minding their own business as we should be at the minute. Poor soul's skull was crushed and the brain removed. How delicious. A huge stone slab blocks entrance to the tomb. The ancient stone surface is covered in worn inscriptions, barely visible beneath the moss. Oh, the word Keb. Ah, this could be the Keb situation. Well, we'll leave the door for now. So we've killed the nearby dread zombie things. Could this be the entrance that we need to get to? It could be. And there's something broken down there, and oh god. Right, let's just wade our way through the rubble. Oh, there's a trap there as well. Jesus.
Oh, if I have to.
It is finished.
Oof. Let's go.
Stay behind me!
Okay, so this is a dead end. That's good to know. Oh. His friend has heard the commotion. Oh, they've all heard the commotion. Oh dear. Hopefully not the big ones. Oh boy, where are we going? No. Valerie.
Let us strike as one!
Poochie. Oh boy. Okay, good stuff. That's taking care of that little problem. Oh, well, big problem, really. Size of the damn things. Steps too large for human feet.
What a find!
Ooh, stop.
Ready for anything? This is not possible.
Okay, can't fail it really unless you roll a 1, Elquist, so let's not do that, yeah? Okay, even running a 1 is not enough for it to blow up in our face. Okay, fine. I can't believe I just said that he rolled a 1, just to mock me, you know.
A trivial matter.
Okay, this is also another dead end. Oh, give me a second, Shelley. I shall answer that question in a moment. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Oh my god.
All according to plan.
Lots of monsters and stuff. Right, so this door we're going to leave until later. There's a door here. That's the edge of the map as well. So there's just a little bit of an area here. I want to explore the entirety of the area before we venture through some random inscription of a door. How would I rank Pathfinder? Oh, it's got to be right up near the top, hasn't it? I mean, I've not played that. What have I played? CRPG? It's a tough one, isn't it? Because Baldur's Gate was like the original. I played that quite late, and I've still got some very fond memories of that game.
In due time.
Where the hell? Oh, Lindsay's there. There she comes. Here she comes. Here comes Little Legs. So, you know, would I rank it ahead of that? I probably wouldn't. Just for nostalgia and all that.
As
But
it should be.
I prefer this to Pillars of Eternity, for example. Because it's based on... I mean, anything with a rule set, a pen and paper rule set gets my vote. Divinity... Oh, that's another good game. So close. So close. That's a tight one.
That is not far.
That is a tight one. Okay, zombie Cyclops. So yeah, ahead of Pillars of Eternity, definitely. As much as I enjoyed it, I think this is. I'm enjoying this more so. But yeah, we don't have to choose. That's a good way to ask it. But yeah, I mean, usually I tend to judge games once I've played them and the dust has settled, and then I can have a nice proper look and think back. But yeah. So where were those two that were arguing? I think they were down here, right? Bandits! Oh my god. Absolutely just sent him flying. That's not what I was supposed to pick up, by the way. One thing I really liked about not Pathfinder, what do you call it? Pillars of Eternity. The second one was the use of. I don't think I used it a massive amount, but I did use it a little bit. Was the what was it? The when you could program the AI characters, so you could create you can control your own character, but you could program your other characters to have AI instructions, and you could create some pretty decent AI scripting with their system, which was quite cool. It'd be quite nice if we could do something a little bit. Oh, we've leveled up. Something a bit similar with this game, where you can kind of script your AI characters to maybe use, you know, certain powers above others, and
in due time,
etc., etc. That would be an interesting feature if it would work with the real-time situation. I think this was where. Oh, I don't know. I'm getting a bit sidetracked here. Just kind of walking around. Are these the two that are arguing?
To arms! Do not falter!
What are bandits doing? Bandits are obviously here to also loot the place.
As you order.
Clearly. Covered in moss. Took many blows to fell this foul creature. Right, can we actually get across the other side?
Interesting.
Ooh, can we loot this without... Oh yes we can. Good, without the need of buffing and putting extra clothing on. Bandit leader. What's happening? A bandit bard and a bandit cleric.
Nowhere to run.
Well, that looks pretty bad. Hello? That looks pretty bad. Hello? Summoned dire wolf incoming. Okay, there we go. We are a little bit slowed, I think.
Any last wishes?
Apart from Poochie. Trip him up, very good. And bite him on the floor, excellent. And he's just disappeared through the floor. Pretty nice. Poochie could use a bit. Yes, we could all use a little bit of healing. I'm going to heal us in a second. Where did all the bandits go? All their bodies just vanished. Why did all the bandits' bodies vanish? Or is this some kind of strange phenomena that we need to be taking heed of here? Oh boy. Oh boy.
All according to plan.
We could be. Oh, we could be slowed. Are we no longer slowed? Some of us might be slowed. Some of us might be over encumbered, to be honest with you. Look at all this crap. Zombie Cyclops.
Follow my lead.
They're not very perceptive, are they? These zombie things. Okay, so we're coming to the back end here. So it's just here. I wonder what's there. And also, I've kind of forgotten where those two large zombies, those two Cyclopses that were arguing were. They weren't here. I'll have to see if I can find them again, because I want to kind of check them out before we go into this door. So Check out the two arguing humongous Cyclopses. Which seems like a recipe for disaster, really, doesn't it? But hey. That's how you take care of business. Oh, we have been crippled slightly. Probably with some kind of what's it called? Call that, man. Our inventory. We're still light. It's okay. It's okay. We still got a bag of holding we could purchase from our city square if we really get desperate. You know, if we find ourselves in a state of over-encumbrance, but we're not. It's very rare that we ever lug enough stuff to be over-encumbered, so... Right, there were some more Cyclops zombies here. Oh, damn. Oh, this is not good.
This is where I step in.
I aim true.
Oops. Well, at least it's just Lindsay that suffered a crippling wound there. Oops. Damn a blast.
I've discovered something.
The Cyclops zombie priest. I mean, I've bloody seen it all, you know what I mean?
Anything is possible.
Oh, chill out, calm down. Calm down, people, calm down. Calm it down. Right. Now. And one more for good luck. Okay, that'll do. Barrister, welcome. What's for dinner? Chicken pasta for dinner. Next act has indeed started. Yes, indeed. And don't get me wrong, I do like a good spicy curry. Not to the point where it's like, was it the Christmas party stream when I had that ghost chili curry, which obviously was ridiculously hot and you couldn't enjoy it. But, you know, a little bit of a kick, certainly. It doesn't go amiss on a good curry, if you ask me. But yeah, not torturously so. Oh, now. Oh.
Serves you right.
Oh my God. Okay, there's a few epoxy beasts. We're storming us. There we go. Okay, so we
That
have...
is not far.
Do I hear the sound of a hidden goodie? I don't think so. Right, so we literally have cleared the entire map, haven't we? We've cleared the entire map. So I just need to find those two large Cyclopses that were arguing. So if anybody can remember precisely where they were, that'd be pretty cool, because I want to speak to them or try to decipher what they're saying. I mean, if they turn on us and attack us, we're dead, pretty much. So
As it should be.
we'll have to try this once and once only. But where were they? I thought they were near. They were near here, weren't they? They were here. Ah, yeah, look at that. We just walked right next to them. A friendly bunch, aren't they? Huh. Oh, God. Oh, mine, not yours. What are they talking about? I don't feel like we should be moving closer. At all. But I will do. And then we're going to die. Okay, they turn to us, furrowing their bushy brows. Oh! Hello? Hey, you, insect! What are you doing? Get out of here before we step on you. We don't want you. Knock, knock, there's something brewing, I tell you. Inspect the stone. Try to puzzle out the Cyclops' behaviour. Okay, we'll try to puzzle out their behaviour first. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about this stone itself, but the Cyclops believe it to be a great treasure. Seems reminiscent of an enchantment spell. The ancient builders of this necropolis may have used the obelisk to create an inconspicuous but deadly trap. Any Cyclops who got close enough would stay here, entranced by the obelisk until they felt dead of exhaustion or starvation. Fortunately for you, spells like this typically can't target all sentient creatures, but rather need to be keyed to target a specific kind of creature. Ah, so they're kind of mesmerised by this thing, and they're going to basically stay here until they die. Inspect the stone. Pile of Cyclopsian bones at the foot of the obelisk. A magical trap. Okay. Let's leave them to continue to argue over it. It almost feels like we could manipulate them somehow. If we could move it. I don't know. Okay, let's just leave them be. Help the big oafs. Help them. So we could basically try to convince them. Okay, asking them what they're arguing about. I found this treasure. This eyesore want to take it for himself. You found it? You? I found it. You weren't even here. What makes this treasure so valuable? You wouldn't understand. Right, you're not a Cyclops. What would you know of any treasure? My sweet, precious treasure. Pets the obelisk with his huge hand. Share the treasure equally, pointing and arguing. It's not obviously a treasure, it's a trap. Ever the diplomat. Ask them to fight. We're not going to demand it. Why don't you share it equally? And then you can all live happily ever after. Share? That's dumb. I'd rather pull his head off and keep the treasure myself. Try it. We'll see how you do with two broken arms. Okay, well, we ain't going to help. Oh! 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 Oh, God! I'll loot the weapon when they're dead. Oh, oh, God. Oh! Hello? My precious. I'll just be taking your buddy's stuff. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Oh, that's how Elquist got two great hulking Cyclopses to fight each other. Well done, Elquist. Well done indeed. God, nobody's safe around this man. Right, where's the door? Right, here it is. The door of destiny. The door of doom. Okay. A huge stone block slabby thing. Don't mind me just looting your friend. He didn't friends. He killed him. And he didn't want his little things, he wants his precious. Oh! We've been told to prop the door open or it will close behind us, so we've propped the door open. We used detect magic, faint aura of transmutation. We shall enter so that it won't close behind us, and voila, bing bang bish bash bosh, we are in one piece. Look at this. Oh, hang on. Defaced sister, the only breathing creature in the ancient tomb, is a miniature woman wrapped in grey cloak. She looks like a ghost herself. Well, we know who we'll just get the niceties out of the way.
I'm one of the defaced sisters, a humble servant of benevolent spirits. No words can express my gratitude for saving me.
Oh, another one of these. Right, okay. And what exactly is this place?
Once, Cyclopses used to own these lands. But their race was doomed to extinction. Their fortresses and palaces crumbled into dust, and only tombs remain.
I see. And what exactly are you doing here?
Same as you, searching for the truth. My fate brought me here and opened the door before me. I didn't know it would slam shut behind my back. If fate didn't bring you here right after me, I would soon fall asleep beside the owners of this tomb. Varnhold. I don't know much about the place, but ice-cold winds of ill fate blow over it. If my sisters are still alive, we can tell you more together.
Asking if she knows anything about the word Vordakai. Vordakai! Vordakai!
Lips of mortals didn't utter this word for thousands of years. It would be for the best if it remained so. Don't worry about this shadow of the past. It dispersed forever the day the sky fell upon the earth.
Well, it hasn't dispersed because I've seen it written down in a note, actually, but fine. Your sister has sent me. She's waiting for you in the camp.
Thank you. I was afraid I'd never see her again. Let benevolent spirits guide you on your path. Let them help you, just like you helped me.
Okay, and she leaves the tomb. Just like that. We've rescued her. Woohoo! Is this not a dungeon then? Have we just rescued her? Is that it? Oh no, it is a dungeon. Oh god. Is it a big dungeon? Not really. Okay, we're going to save it. Quick save it. Explore this dungeon very quickly. Probably die horribly. Traps. Tombs. Well, she was here, so she's alive. There can't be any. Oh god. Oh no. What's that? I should probably buff him. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad, man. This is bad. Oh, for God's sake. Lindsay! Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Okay, apart from the fact that Elquist almost died, everything else is fine. It's okay, people. No need for drama. No need for drama here. This door is fake.
What a find!
Clay jars. Just some random loot. Some potions. And a stone face gazing from the wall.
Follow my lead.
Okay, so there's nothing really of note in here then, is there? Forsaken Mound. We have rescued one of the sisters. One of the sisters Grimm. I think we've done alright there, people. We've killed the wildlife, the dread zombie Cyclopses.
I was right when I saw you the first time. You're a thief, same as every one of your kin.
It is you, Mr. Raven. How do you do?
You think you've done a right thing, saved a life, but all that you did was help a thief take what wasn't hers in the first place. You're no better than that filthy creature.
Words, 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 words. Ugh. Knock-knock used to Longshanks talk and talk, but fat, tasty feather bags talk now? Soon stones start yapping too. You'll see.
If we ever come across a talking stone, well then definitely the world has gone mad. Okay, bird, why are you following me? What do you want?
I have watched you, your behavior, your deeds. Don't flatter yourself thinking your actions are impressive. You're an oddity, a curiosity, a mark. Nothing more.
Oh, just be gone, you stupid bird.
Pride in a pathetic creature like you. You wear it poorly. And your attempts to give me orders? I think not.
Oh, look. Come on, team. We will not be caught talking to some stupid bird. A stupid bird that's probably a very powerful being, to be honest with you. Probably could kill us with a click of a finger. Right. Okay. There's the exit. So what we're going to do is we're going to exit. We're going to then pick up anything that we've missed. We're going to go back to the barbarian camp where there is the Doug the trader. Trade all the stuff we've got, and then we're going to end the session. And then in the next session, I will level up the characters and heading out to the second of the 3 locations to save these bloody sisters. Right, have I missed stuff? Of course I have, because we're going back now. I'm literally going to take everything. Well, I'm not going to take everything, that's a lie, because we still have to travel there. We don't want to be over encumbered really. So anything that's I've missed that's enchanted or masterwork really. God, look at all this stuff. Composite. I really like this music. Fallen Warrior's sheath and a helmet that looks like it's a kick-ass thing. What the hell was that? It's a good job this... It's a good job that this... What is this? This would be a... Oh, vast intelligence, okay. We have a lack of intelligent people in our party, it's fine. We don't need it. We have a lack of intelligence in this team. It hasn't stopped us. Right, okay, so City of Hollow Eyes is done. So next up will be the Sepulcher, but we'll go to the barbarian camp first because that will allow us to offload our crap. Try to avoid if we can. Yeah, we're a bit battered. Let's not push our luck too much. Elquist missing loot. Quelle de surprise! Yes, I like it. Obviously, that's not Elquist's own words. Right, where's the Doug the Merchant? One of the sisters is back, so we're going to talk to them as well, see if they have anything to say. Right, let's get rid of some of these crappy things as well. Rage Claw, not so much. What's that? Oh, Fallen Warrior's Boot. That's what I've always wanted. The boot of a fallen warrior. Get rid of them. God, look at this. Just random loot, just like cluttering up my inventory. Right, keep that. Get rid of them. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Keep that. Get rid of that. 24,000. Jesus. Yeah, look at all this stuff. There's something quite soothing about doing this rather than using the auto sort feature, alright? Just for those of you wondering. This is far more therapeutic. It's like gardening. I never thought I'd see the day that I actually, you know, would willingly get my gardening gloves on and start pulling weeds out and think to myself, you know what, this is actually not too bad. It's nice and sunny. And it's quite therapeutic pulling these weeds out, and then let me loose with the shears, and boy, I was chopping those weeds. Oh, it was marvellous. And then after you finish that, you look at the garden and you think, I did that, and it looks 10 times better and tidier. Right, okay, so we can level up our characters, which we will do off camera. We've got a load of stuff to... Well, we can't sell any of this to the storyteller at the moment, but we'll keep it in our inventory for now. And we'll finish off by talking with the sisters to see if they've got anything further to say now that we've rescued one of them. And then we shall head off in the next session to the Sepulcher of mortal death. Yes, I have found your sister in this city of hollow eyes, as you can clearly see, because she stood right next to you.
She's back already. I can't thank you enough.
Okay.
May kind spirits guide you.
That's all she's got to say for herself. So that's one down. 2 more to go. So what we'll do is we'll probably end up resting by the campfire, replenish our energy, then we'll level up, then we'll go to the Sepulcher, which will be all in the next session. Because it's now 10:15, my dinner's going cold and I'm hungry, and I've got some stuff to get ready tomorrow for my grand trip to the Lake District, where we're going to go to a nice little cafe, have some lunch tomorrow, then we're going to check into the hotel, enjoy the air-conditioned room that we've got booked, then we're going to go for an evening meal in the pub not too far away from where we're staying. I'm going to read some of my Witcher book in the grounds of the hotel, this lovely big garden. Take a bottle of Morgan's with me so that I can drink, because I don't think there's a bar there, so that's going to be pretty cool. And yeah, and then on Wednesday we're going to go to Windermere, to Bonus rather. We're going to go on the lake and go on the boat ride. It's about 75 minutes, takes you around the lake. That should be nice in the 31-degree heat. And then we've got afternoon tea booked in a place called the Fizzy Tart. Me having a dirty mind, I mean, it's a bit of a strange sounding place, the Fizzy Tart. Yes, so that should be quite nice as well. And then I'm going to travel back on Tuesday, hopefully get home for about 6:30, and then rush off to football. So I shall bring you some more of this whenever I can. The next stream will be Wednesday. Yeah. trying to remember if I'm doing something Wednesday. I'm sure or maybe it was work. I think it was work. I planned to do something on Wednesday. But yeah, next Wednesday will be, or this coming Wednesday will be Barbarian Invasion. So yeah, next couple of sessions this will be recorded sessions. And Lindsay, yes, will be injured for a long time, bless her. But she'll be fine. She'll be fine. Nobody's been dead yet, have they? She'll be fine. Anyway, enjoy the week ahead, folks. Don't go too mad in the sun over the next couple of days. It's going to be very, very hot. It's going to be dangerously hot in some places, and so just be careful. Drink plenty of water. Don't go out in the sun in the middle of the daytime like mad English people do. Put the sun cream on and do all that kind of good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you on Wednesday with some Barbarian Invasion. All right? Okay. Until next time, folks. Thanks for watching as always. Elquist's adventures will continue soon. Bye for now.